Elon Musk, the enigmatic tech titan, has long been a subject of both admiration and controversy. His ventures, from Tesla's electric vehicles to SpaceX's ambitious space exploration, have captivated the world's imagination. Yet, his foray into the political arena, particularly his influential role as a senior advisor to President Trump, has cast a long shadow of doubt over his actions. This unease stems from the inherent tension between his vast business empire and his proximity to the levers of power. Musk's close ties to the Trump administration, while initially raising eyebrows, were largely accepted as part of the president's penchant for surrounding himself with successful business leaders. However, recent allegations paint a troubling picture, suggesting that Musk may be leveraging his privileged position for personal gain. These accusations, if true, threaten to undermine the integrity of both the government and the free market, raising serious questions about the undue influence wielded by powerful individuals. The heart of the matter lies in the claim that Musk has been pressuring advertisers to increase their spending on his social media platform, X, formerly known as Twitter. This platform, known for its unfiltered discourse and Musk's own outspoken nature, has been a constant source of controversy. However, the allegations go beyond mere persuasion, hinting at a more insidious form of coercion. Democratic senators, already wary of Musk's influence within the administration, have sounded the alarm, accusing him of threatening advertisers with policy repercussions should they fail to meet his demands. These accusations, if proven true, could have far-reaching consequences, potentially violating criminal ethics laws and shaking public trust in the government's commitment to fair play. The allegations swirling around Elon Musk paint a picture of a man accustomed to getting his way, seemingly unconcerned with the ethical boundaries that govern those in positions of power. While Musk has long maintained that his role as an advisor is purely advisory, the whispers of coercion emanating from the advertising world suggest otherwise. These accusations, brought to light by several high-profile advertisers, allege that Musk has been using his influence within the Trump administration to pressure companies into increasing their advertising spend on his X platform. The alleged tactics employed by Musk and his associates range from subtle hints to outright threats, all aimed at coercing businesses into toeing the line. Advertisers who have dared to publicly criticize Musk or his policies on the platform have reportedly faced swift retribution, finding themselves targeted with boycotts or facing pressure from government regulators. This alleged abuse of power, if true, represents a blatant disregard for the principles of fair competition, and raises serious concerns about the potential for corruption within the Trump administration. Adding fuel to the fire are reports that Musk has used his access to confidential government information to benefit his own business interests. While the exact nature of this information remains unclear, the allegations suggest that Musk may have used his position to gain an unfair advantage over his competitors, further blurring the lines between his public service and private ventures. The potential consequences of these actions are far-reaching, potentially undermining the public's trust in both the government and the free market. If businesses believe that their success hinges on currying favor with those in power, it could stifle innovation and competition, ultimately harming consumers and the economy as a whole. The gravity of these allegations necessitates a thorough and impartial investigation to determine the extent of Musk's alleged misconduct and hold him accountable for any wrongdoing. At the heart of the allegations against Elon Musk lies a particularly troubling incident involving Interpublic Group, one of the world's largest advertising conglomerates. This incident, brought to light by whistleblowers within IPG, suggests a brazen quid pro quo arrangement orchestrated by Musk, leveraging his government position for personal gain. The details of the case, while still emerging, paint a stark picture of the potential abuse of power at play. In early 2025, IPG found itself in the midst of a high-stakes $13 billion merger with Omnicom Group, another advertising giant. This proposed merger, one of the largest in the industry's history, immediately drew scrutiny from the Department of Justice's Antitrust Division, tasked with ensuring fair competition within the market. It was during this sensitive period, with the fate of the merger hanging in the balance, that Musk allegedly made his move. According to sources within IPG, an attorney representing X acting on Musk's behalf approached the company with a proposition: increase advertising spending on the X platform in exchange for Musk's assurance that the DOJ would look favorably upon the IPG-Omnicom merger. This alleged offer, if true, represents a clear violation of ethical and potentially legal boundaries, using the levers of government power to influence private business decisions. This incident has sent shockwaves through the advertising and political worlds, raising serious concerns about the extent of Musk's influence and the potential for further abuses of power. The alleged quid pro quo arrangement, if proven, would constitute a blatant attack on the integrity of the DOJ's antitrust review process and undermine the very foundation of fair competition in the marketplace. The allegations against Elon Musk have ignited a firestorm of controversy, drawing swift condemnation from lawmakers, ethics experts, and industry leaders alike. The accusations, if proven true, could have far-reaching legal ramifications for Musk, potentially exposing him to charges of bribery, extortion, and abuse of power. The Justice Department, already grappling with accusations of politicization under the Trump administration, now faces intense pressure to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation into Musk's dealings. At the heart of the legal battle lies the question of whether Musk's actions constitute a violation of federal bribery statutes. These laws, designed to prevent the corrupt use of public office for private gain, carry severe penalties, including hefty fines and potential prison time. Prosecutors would need to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Musk offered or promised something of value. In this case, a favorable outcome in the DOJ's antitrust review, in exchange for IPG's increased advertising spending on X. Beyond the bribery allegations, Musk also faces potential exposure under laws prohibiting extortion and abuse of power. Extortion, often referred to as blackmail, involves obtaining something of value through the use of force or threats. If Musk threatened IPG with negative consequences from the DOJ unless they increased advertising spending, it could constitute extortion. Similarly, abuse of power laws prohibit government officials from using their position for personal gain or to harm others. Musk's alleged use of his influence to pressure advertisers could fall under this category. The legal battle surrounding Elon Musk is still in its early stages, with a long and arduous road ahead for both prosecutors and defense attorneys. The outcome of this case will likely hinge on the strength of the evidence, the credibility of witnesses, and the ability of both sides to present compelling arguments before a jury. Regardless of the final verdict, the allegations against Musk have already cast a long shadow over his reputation and raised serious questions about the ethical boundaries that govern those in positions of power. Senators are demanding answers, and the pressure is mounting. They're calling for transparency and accountability, and it's clear that the stakes are higher than ever. As the investigation unfolds, everyone is watching closely, waiting to see what will happen next. The questions are tough, and the answers, well, they might be even tougher to give. In recent years, antitrust concerns have loomed large over the tech industry. Companies are under intense scrutiny to ensure they do not stifle competition or engage in monopolistic practices. These concerns are not just theoretical, they have real-world implications for innovation, consumer choice, and market fairness. The stakes in this situation are incredibly high. For the companies involved, the outcomes of these investigations can mean significant financial penalties, changes in business practices, or even breaking up of their operations. For consumers, the results could influence the products and services they rely on daily. The Department of Justice's investigation is a pivotal moment. Its findings could set precedents for how antitrust laws are applied in the digital age. This investigation isn't just about one company, it's about setting the tone for the entire industry and ensuring a fair playing field for all. As we await the DOJ's verdict, the tension is palpable. The decision will have far-reaching consequences, not just for the companies under investigation, but for the broader tech landscape. Everyone is watching closely, knowing that the future of competition and innovation hangs in the balance.